Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today I will be going through all of the photo cards that I have for the beginning of 2025, and we will be starting off with my biggest collection, which is Yuqi from I-dle. I have a little Into You pack that the photo cards came in. Little Super Lady keychain, some I-dle keychain right in the front, and then a filler I made. Then we start with I Sway. And if I remember correctly, this is the card that I pulled, and then I received this one in the mail for a trade. And then, finally finished for Christmas, my I-dle collection. I received this card to finish it off. Thank you, Mama. And then some pre-order benefits in the middle. And then just a few more pre-order benefits. I'm very excited about the yuqi cards and then the raincoat cards. I hope to have them all, which is why they're the only pre-order benefits which have spots. And then my one true love, my Fate card. I love Fate so much. Definitely, like, I don't know if you can call it an era, but it's definitely, if it is, it's my favorite I-dle era. I love this whole set so much. But I have yuqis. And then a lot of her merch cards. I love the backs with the little butt and then the little face. And then we go to 2. This card is so hard. I've bought 8 copies of this album at a local store that comes with the international benefits, and I have not pulled it once. I've pulled every other member except her. Some more. And then a few more pre-order benefits. Before we come to Heat, which is definitely one of my least finished album card pages. But a lot of these, the rest of them that I need, are benefits or exclusives. So, I mean, I have all her album cards, and then I did pull the D2C, which is nice. I love this page. It looks so beautiful when it's completed. And then last album card I need, other than the photo book versions, is the cat QR, which is really hard to find for some reason. I don't really understand because it isn't even a selfie, but I have a really hard time finding it for trade. And then my photo book that I pulled, the cutest one in my opinion. And then a bunch of pre-order benefits. This is just from the Now That's What I Call K-Pop little CD. And then all of these, I pulled both of these ones, but the cat one is really hard to pull and really hard to find when it comes to international exclusives. But I did buy her for less than $10, I think, which is very nice. And then I love one little pre-order benefit. And then I Never Die, and we have an yuqi exclusive. I want to say it's Sayonara. Not sure. My friend bought it for me in California. I Burn. Only missing one more, and it's my favorite concept. I love this one so much. And then I Trust and Dum Dee Dum Dee. And then we have I Made, which she's stuck in here kind of funny because she doesn't fit in my normal pages. And this is taped shut, so she is very secure in there. And then one little I Am card with a bunch of other promotion cards, which will definitely be very hard to find, and I will be happy if I never find them. Like, I'll be satisfied with my collection still. And then we come to the non-album card section, which we have some from the recent I-dle tour. And then these I do have on the way. I'm not sure which one I'll put where since I'm not sure what they look like yet. But I did the same layout for Free Tea with the Polaroids and then the Blu-ray and DVD. And then in the middle, I have some of the I-dle, I guess. It's I-dle and I-dle tours. And then I decided to do this one on the same page since she had pink hair then as well. And I have this card up for, or not up for trade, but I'm trading for it right now. So I will have that tour complete. And then all of the exclusives and all of the trading cards, which I don't have any of yet, sadly. And then the free tea tour, which I did see them for this. I saw them in New York, which was really, really great. Super fun experience. So glad I went. Didn't get to get any of the cards in person, though. They were out by the time I got to the merchandise booth. But we have Blu-ray DVD, ? The actual, like, tour cards, the tour Polaroids. This pre-order benefit, which I want to say is I Feel. It's one of the double-sided ones. But she's in the free tea outfit, so I put it on this page. And then the SBS attendance card. The SBS merch one of my favorite yuqis ever. Super hard to find. If you're selling it for a decent price or trading or anything, let me know, please. A bunch more tour cards that are going to be super hard to find, don't have yet. And then Season's Greetings. Have this one on the way. Have the 2024 on the way. So whenever I receive her, she'll go there. And then the ID will go here and the card will go here. And then fan kits do have one card from the second generation, and then I have the photocard, selfie, and the Polaroid from the 4th gen, which I bought new. A bunch of collaboration cards that I don't have yet before we get to one of her Grooverheim cards, which is one of the cutest ones in my opinion. We have 2 Tom's cards, both of them. And then the light stick card. And then space for the lips Polaroid and then the blush X, which are pretty hard to find. A mini doll page, which I do have one of her mini dolls, but I don't have the cards because I bought it used. And then we have the Frankburger collaboration cards and her Into You set, which is so beautiful, so hard to find. I bought actually all the cards on this page and the one on the next page from the same person on Instagram who is downsizing her yuqi collection. She goes by Lacera Via here on YouTube. And then it's like, I want to say her handle is Blue Flames with like 3 S's and an underscore on Instagram. Not super sure. And then, yes, the earbuds photo card from Close to Debut. Very glad I have that one as well. And that is all for yuqi. Okay, and then next we have the rest of my I-dle collection since they are my alts. First we have Minnie, because I do collect her casually, mostly just polls, but I also do trade for her occasionally. And the cards are spread out weirdly. There's a group card, because I do leave spaces for the cards that I don't have yet, but I don't have fillers right now for a lot of pages, even in my other binders, because I just don't really have printer ink right now. I want to say this is also Sayonara, the mini pre-order benefit. I don't remember how I got her. I think it might have been the same friend. And then we have her non-album cards, which she is so pretty in these. Oh my goodness. And then Sujin, I don't collect her I-dle cards since they're really hard to find, but I do collect her solos, and I only have one page of it. But I love this card so much. It's my favorite in that concept. And then a bunch of fillers from the other members from when I did collect them more strictly. And then I collect technically OT5, but for this section of the binder, it's OT3, I feel, because it was my first comeback with them, so it's very special to me. Excluding the photo book cards, since they're really hard to find for some reason. I guess it's because they didn't make as many copies of that album version. We have cat version, butterfly version, queen version, and then those are just the album cards, and then we have the pocket cards and the jewel case cards. And then we get into the actual sets, This Soyeon, love that Soyeon so much. I'm so glad these cards aren't random because I don't know what I would have done if I didn't get that card. Same with this one. Soyeon is just the cutest patootie in non-album cards, I swear. She's also very pretty in album cards, of course, but these ones just kill me. And then Shuhwa in this concept, oh my goodness. And then there's a blank space up here and then 2 random album cards. These are just ones that I don't want to make a whole new page for 2 cards, but I do really like them and I don't want to get rid of them, so they live there. And then an entire page of the rest of I-dle. You have some Mion in the corners, a Soyeon in the middle, and then some Shuhwa. And that's it for this binder. Okay, and then finally we have the biggest binder, barely fits in frame. Had to adjust the setup a little bit for it. My girl groups. And a lot of these, the cover pages need to be changed, and I need a lot of fillers, so everything is very messy in this binder. And at the front, I do collect OT5 Red Velvet, so we have a set from the Chill Kill bag version. I got the silver one recently. Very exciting. We have the cutest little Yeri, and I love this Wendy so much, and Sogi is so beautiful in this. So very excited I got this set. It was definitely my favorite out of the options. And then another 5 Red Velvet cards. I love this Irene so much. So glad I pulled her, and this Wendy. If I were to get any of them out of her album, that was the one I wanted to get. As you can see Irene, there she is. And then we have a little miscellaneous page. I have a Lily from NMIX, we have Kotoko, and then a row of Baby Monster. And then here we have another bit of miscellaneous. We have Manon, Yunche, and then we have a row of Yorum and her unit with Yeonhee, which is me and my IRL best friend's biases. So that's very cute. And then we have a little page of Lisa. I love this card so much. It's one of the reasons I started collecting her, is because I felt like super attached to that card and I didn't want to get rid of it. And I had a lot of her already, so I figured I'd just pick her up. And then we have Winter from aespa, which I did drop recently, but then I picked her back up. So I don't have a lot. I did have more. And I swear, there's 3 cards I never sent out. I never even put up for trade. I just don't know where they went. So, you know, I'll have to keep an eye out. I love Red-Haired Winter so much. There's a thing between me and my best friend where my bias is either the maknae or the one with red hair. And in this case, red hair saved me. I live for Red-Haired Winter. And then we have 2. Right now, I'm mainly collecting her solos, though I do collect her Luna cards, but I only have solos so far. This Chu is my favorite out of all of her cards. I love this one so much. It's so cute. I love that picture. And I did pull her, so I was very happy about that. And then we have a little Strawberry Rush page. This was the only one I pulled. I don't have her Nemo album, I want to say. Nemo album. I did trade for these, and I do have a few more of the concept ones on the way. And then we have some Yeji. We have Gold. We have her unit. I'm just keeping all of the IDs because there isn't really much you can trade with, and I also really love IDs, so I figured I'd just keep them. And then I did pull her, which is very exciting. And then I kill my doubt page, and I do have, I want to say it's a fan kit card, Season's Greeting. It's a Season's Greeting card. And then all of these are pulls, and this is from that's what I call K-pop CD once again. Some more Yoshi. I had a trade set up for her, but then I ended up pulling her for Christmas, which was very exciting. And I got 2 duplicates of this card over here. She's in the red. And the only one I still need is the sunglasses, I think, of like the main album card versions. And then some of the prettiest cards in my opinion. But this is the era that I really, really, really love. I love her pink hair strips so much. And this is my favorite card with the little cake frosting. So it's very exciting. And then a little baby Yeji. Put it, there we go. It's the only one I have on this page. It's very sad. Yes, it's icy card. And then I collect Liz and Ray from I-dle. And don't have much Ray because I feel like she's very hard to find, but I do have a decent amount of Liz. And we're back to seeing fillers, which is nice. Though these ones are different than the ones in my yuqi collection. The ones in the yuqi collection are rainbow, and these ones have spaces to write things in. So we have some purple-haired Liz. And then we go straight to I've Mine, where we have 2 Rays. I think this is the only part where I have 2 of her on a page, in an era even. And this card that I love so much. And then I love Ray so much in the baddie concept. So that's very nice. And then one more Liz. Before we have another Ray. Very cute. Love the pink hair. And then I want to say this is from the Prom Queens. Oh, A Dreamy Day. The next one is from Prom Queens. I don't really collect her non-album cards, but this was a freebie. So we have the first photo book. And then we have my Prom Queens card and some Afterlight cards. I love this Ray so much. I love how natural she looks in it. And then some Love Dive. Love Dive Liz is probably my favorite era of hers. Because, you know, I love red hair, pink hair. That whole genre. And she has the little pink. And it's so pretty to me. And she looks so beautiful in all of these cards. And then 11, which is my favorite I-dle track, favorite album. But the photo cards aren't my favorite. I think that they're just more plain than the other ones, which is to be expected for a debut. Except the Japan version, very, very cute. Love that one very much. And then we have Le Seraphim, and I do collect Unche mostly. I am OT5, but I collect Unche mostly. But I do have Unforgiven. Why am I blanking? I want to say Unforgiven. Unforgiven OT5. Yeah. And this section is very plain. You have an Unche, which I pulled. There we go. Very, very, very cute. And then you have a few Unforgiven cards. Before we just have one little group card from, I want to say it's the compact, like Japanese version, but I'm not super sure on that. And then Honey from New Jeans, which I'm mainly collecting her, but I do have a sort of casual, just like pulls if I get the album Minji collection as well. Honey. I love the little cat in the background. I love this purple concept very much. And then some random little yellow fillers, so just ignore those. We're not going to pay attention to that. And then my favorite Honey concept, which is on the next page as well, is this like very sleek white, but also like, I don't know, just super pretty concept. I love it very, very much. And we have 4 of them right here, which I'm pretty sure these two and these two are different outfits, but so those 2 are my favorites. And then Purple Hair Honey, don't get me started on this card, and this one, I love them so much. Along with this, I love the green hat. I thought it was the cutest look, so I'm very happy to have that one. And then we have some Baby Honey. I love this card. Same for the reason I love that Ray card. I think she looks very natural and like clean in this picture. And then one little Weaver's album card. For we do have a small section of Minji, like I said. Love these cards so much, the ones in the purple concept. And then we have some Baby Minji as well. Before we come to my Stacy collection. Now, this filler only has Sumin, but I do collect Sumin and Jay since they went from Bias and Record to Bias and Bias. We have 2 metamorphic cards, a Jay that I pulled, and then a little Sumin. Is it the Nemo version or the Pocket version? Not sure. But I do have one of those little concept photos, and I'm pretty sure I have 2 more of those on the way. And then some Sumin. We have Teen Fresh. I want to say my favorite Stacy era for photo cards. Love these cards so much. The little ticket is so cute. And then Teddy Bear, which I do have the most cards for. These are my favorite photo cards, but these are my favorite albums to buy. I love all versions of Teddy Bear. We have a pre-order benefit. The gift version, which I love this J card so much. This is the card that made me love her a lot, like visually, and then I learned more about her. And then a J album card as well. Before we have the rest of the gift cards, and then another one of, that's what I call K-pop, group cards. And then this Sumin, which I pulled, which I think is the cutest thing. I love her hat so much. And then some more that I traded for. And then a few more younger Sumins, which you can tell that I collected Sumin first since I have much more cards of her than Jay, but you know, it is what it is. I'll get there eventually. And then we have Chui on the front, but I do collect Chui and Chang, and I'm considering picking up Jihyo or Mina as a 3rd member. I'm not super sure yet. But we start with Chui. We have some cards from her solo. I don't have any strategy cards yet. People are only trading for equivalents as of now since it's a very new album, and I haven't bought any of the copies yet. So it's rather sad. And then, so I traded the entire set of the Nemo cards from someone, and they just sent me the whole album, which is very, very nice. So I got traded an entire album. And then we have some of the little pre-order benefits. And then we get to With Youth with the little bear Chewy. I think this was the first With Youth album card that I got, and I traded for it. So people are very excited about the bear cards, but I don't think they're that hard to find. And then we do have a pre-order benefit on this page. And then all of the Nemo concept cards, and then another one of those group cards. And I do own the glowing Nemo, which is very nice. And I have the Momo crown photo card up on my Instagram for sale right now. Or trade for the Chewy, but that's less priority right now. And then we have a Finish Ready to Be collection. I love this card so much, and it was actually the last one that I got. And I do love the concepts of the Digipack cards. Oh, and here's our first Chaeyoung. We have her Target card, I want to say. And then we have 2 of the units. Between 1 and 2. I got very lucky with my pulls for the object cards, or the stuffed animal cards, whatever you want to call them, because I pulled Nayeon and Chaeyoung and Chi. So I got very good pulls for that. And the pre-order benefits. And then this very cute, I don't know what people call OT Love, because I know it's actually Formula of Love, but I've heard people say OT Love. So Formula Love, OT Love, whatever you want to call it. And then one more page with this card, which is my favorite. Love that concept very, very much. And then Taste of Love with the drink and the flower card, which people really like. And then we get to the messier pages where I'm not really sure what's happening here. Yes, in Chaeyoungs, we have a lot of Chewies, we have a unit. Pretty much just like whatever I find that I don't like. I haven't set up for it yet, but I do technically still collect it. Like my Chaeyoung cards. Love this one so much. First Chaeyoung card after I decided to collect her. And then I do love this one and this one as well, which I both pulled. Which I pulled both of. And then Chaeyoung Tiger, which is very, very cutie. And I love this card a lot too. Her Between 1 and 2 and her Ready to Be cards are definitely my favorites for her as of recent eras. And then I am on a mission right now to collect OT9 Blast concept for all versions. More specifically though, the photo book ones are definitely priority. And this is just what I have so far. I have a Jungyoung, a Jihyo, Daehyun, and 2 Chewies, which used to go in the Chewy section. And that is it. That is all of the photo cards I have for now for the beginning of 2025. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it very much if you could subscribe and like it and just, comment if you want, just do anything to boost. I would love if you could check out my Instagram, maybe look at cards if there's anything that you would like to trade for, if you have anything that I need. Just thank you very much for watching.
Ooh, ooh.